Okay, so I want to talk about E3 this year. It was a really weird E3 for me because it was horrible. I mean, it was just presentation wise from almost everybody across the board was just horrible. I mean, it was bad. It was not good. Not saying the games, I'm saying just the way it was all presented and everybody doing their own little thing, and it was, I don't even know the right term. It's like, it was weird. You got Sony with the dude blowing a fucking flute like he's a snake charmer. I don't know what the fuck that was. What even had to do with anything? Although I think it had, I don't know. I have no idea. Um, but some of the stuff was just, oh my god, what were they thinking? Now, listen, I am in the camp of E3 is our Super Bowl for gaming, and it's like anything else. You either show up or you go home. It's that simple, you know. So when you have certain companies show up and act the fool, you got to put a better foot forward. That's all I got to say on that. And I think most of them failed, quite frankly. But whatever. And what the hell is with the time frame? It was Monday through Thursday. Now all of a sudden it got postponed into Sunday one year. Now it's into Saturday. Now it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What is with all that? But hey, whatever. I don't care. But anyways, I have kind of a pre E3 ritual, and that is to watch Stephen King's The Stand. Now, what happened was, this was years ago. So, like I said, it's become a tradition that I watch that Stephen King Stand every year. And I do it on the Friday that E3 starts. Now, you have to understand, this is a big deal for me, and as well as a lot of other people, but this is my story, so fuck you, I'm going to tell my story. Anyways, so, years ago, I was sitting there, sitting here actually, whatever, and I'm thinking, oh man, I can't wait. It starts Monday. This is Friday. Oh man, I can't wait to get through the weekend. And I was thinking, okay, well, what can I do? What can I watch? I need to watch something. I don't really have anything to play, anything new. What am I going to watch? I need something I can get through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with. And I thought, well, The Stand. It's like 3 or 4 parts, whatever it is. 4 parts, I think. And shit, let's watch that. And that's kind of how it started. So every year now, I watch The Stand on Friday. So it's this big production for me. It's like, it's one of those take a week off of work or take a few days off of work kind of a deal, or take days off of school kind of a thing. This is a big deal for me, and like I'm one of these people who are very anal. Like if I don't watch my Christmas movies, it doesn't feel like Christmas. I mean, if something goes wrong, then the whole thing is fucked. Anyway, so that's how I start out, usually my E3 weekend, or week, whatever. And I did the same this time. I watched it on Friday. I didn't even, to be honest with you, it was weird because I usually don't, well, see, back in the day, I would have this whole thing like laid out, like, okay, Monday at 12 Eastern time is this one, and then 3 o'clock it's that one, and blah 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 blah. I had it all laid out. I had a schedule. And this is back before I even had a tablet, so I was on the PC, or no, actually I had the Mac, so fuck the PC. I was on the Mac, and trying to get the shows. This is before YouTube was really a big thing. This was a few years back. It was really kind of difficult. Now I can just go to my PS4, turn on YouTube, and boom, and everything's right there streaming. Which is cool. Or I could do it here on the tablet, whatever. There's options now. But back in the day, it wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't easy. So anyways, I didn't realize when everything was going on. Because like I said, back in the day, I'd almost make a list. It was more of a mental note than it was actually like a physical list, but you get my point. I knew what was going on each day. Well, since it's become easier, and I just, like I said, just go over there and sit, turn it on, I don't consciously think about it. I just say, oh, I'm going to go watch it right now. What's going on? Did something happen 3 hours ago, 5 hours ago? Something happened last night? I'll watch it and catch up on it when I'm ready to do it. It's kind of like E3 on demand in a way, where I can just watch it whenever the fuck I want, which is great. Anyways, I was under the impression, for some odd fuck reason, and it's only because I saw it on Facebook, I knew Nintendo was on Tuesday. Now, I didn't realize Tuesday was the last day. I thought Tuesday was like day 2, but apparently not. So anyways, I was under the impression that Sony was going on Monday, Microsoft was going on... No. For some reason, I had it in my head that Microsoft was on Monday, Sony was sometime late Tuesday, and then Nintendo was sometime afternoon on Tuesday. Because I had seen Facebook posts that said that. So I was a little bit surprised when I go on Sunday night. Oh, here's the press conference from Microsoft. I thought it was tomorrow, but okay, cool. So everything got all kind of shuffled up and cluster-fucked for me. But big deal. Like I said, it was on demand, so I can just watch it whenever. It was just weird because, well, Sony kept posting these fucking posts on Facebook. And they put, literally, I swear to God, they must have had 24 of them. They would post time zones that I've never even heard of. Like BET. I thought that was like a black network or some shit. I don't even know where that is. What, Baltic, whatever. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. So, I got really confused when Sony was coming out. And then you got to do, it's California time. Then you got to subtract 3 because I'm on the East Coast. And it's like, well, if it's noon, then that make it 9 or does that make it 3? I ain't good with math. Okay, so whatever. Anyways, so I was a little bit surprised that Saturday was really the official start with, what was it, EA? Now I'm going to be honest with you. EA's press conference, holy Christ, that thing was god-awful. What the fuck were they thinking? What were they, oh my God, that was just hideous. That was just like, it was like I don't know. I don't know. That was not a good press conference. That was not putting your best foot forward. That's like putting a foot forward and shoving up your ass. I mean, I was just not impressed with that at all. I mean, really, the only highlight was Anthem, and I really don't care. I mean, I'm not that interested in Anthem. I want to see more. Let me put it that way. I am slowly warming up to it. I got a friend online who wants to get it, so I'll probably get it because he's going to get it. And of course, he'll probably be a dick and don't like it, and he'll sell it, and I'll be stuck with mine. But whatever. It's neither here nor there. Then you spend 20 minutes on sports titles, which, okay, fine, whatever. Not my thing. But the whole press conference was just dull. It was just boring. Like, I think I fell asleep through part of it. I don't even remember. I think I micro-napped or some shit through half of it. So, yeah, they started out with a bang. Literally right in the foot. Not impressed with that. And then, let's see, I don't remember the exact order, but let's talk about, I think Bethesda was next, maybe? Now, they had a decent show. I actually liked theirs. I liked most of the game. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I like what they did. I like the passion that they have. I like the games that they have. So I'm going to be buying quite a few. Like, there's Rage 2. I don't know anything about Rage, but that one looked kind of cool. So I will definitely pick it up. I'm definitely going to get Doom Infinity. That looks fucking great. It didn't even show anything, and it looked great. You got to admit, you're doing something good when you're not even showing the freaking game, and I'm already excited for it. Like, to the point, like, oh, I'm going to buy that one. I'm going to buy it. You didn't show me any gameplay. I mean, literally, it could be two midgets having sex on screen for like 20 minutes. That's Doom Infinity. Two midgets having sex. I will pick it up. And I will love it. Okay? So, they've already sold me there. Then they had, let's see, what else did they have? God, it's been so long. I don't know, but there was like a whole crap ton of freaking games that I'm definitely interested in. Oh, freaking Fallout. Yeah, that was the one. Fucking Fallout. Jeez. Now, I'm not a really huge fan of Fallout. I never really got into it. I wish I had gotten into 3 and then Vegas, but I never played those. My first jaunt into the foray was 4. And I kind of liked it. I know some longtime fans didn't care for it. Or didn't care for it as much, let's put it that way. I actually enjoyed it. I liked it for what it was. I like the idea of having online people to play with. So a couple of us are going to get that one. But, let's see, who else was there? Ubisoft had a good conference for the most part. The fucking intro, what the hell were they doing? Just Dance can go just fuck itself. Just Dance should never, ever be at E3. Just Dance has no business at E3. None. And this is something Nintendo had to find out the hard way. Okay, E3 is not about the investors. It's not about any of that bullshit. Your investors, they get a phone call, they get an email, they get, stock numbers and prices and bullshit. That's what you do for them on the outside. Before and after the presentation. The presentation is for the fans who are watching that shit. Okay? And it's something Nintendo had to learn a long time ago. You don't fuck around with E3. You don't sit there and have some jerk off with a fucking Wiimote pretending he's playing the drums, okay? Now, I'm sorry. Nintendo, let's talk about Nintendo. Nintendo's E3 was god awful this year. Oh my god. Like 2 years ago, all they showed was Zelda. Okay, fine. It was that big of a game. Fine, I could deal with that. It's bullshit, but I could deal with it. This was horrible. Now, I'm not saying the games were necessarily bad. I'm talking about the actual presentation. And you have all these freaking Nintendo nut-huggers, which is no different than the Sony nut-huggers versus Microsoft nut-huggers. And don't even get me started with the PC nut-huggers. They're just as bad, if not worse, who are sitting there defending their presentation. Their presentation, Nintendo's E3 was horrible. Straight fire bullshit, garbage, awful. It was. I'm talking presentation-wise. Now, remember back a few years ago when they had the little puppets? That was really cool. And they did the robot chicken thing. This was like uninspired, had zero life to it. I mean, really, the only highlight was you got to see Reggie for like 2 minutes, and his little lip puckered up as he holds a stupid Pokeball in his fucking hand. Okay, and that was the extent of it. That was the highlight. And they did this montage of these games that went by so fast. Literally, if you blinked, it was over. Like, it was like, blah, blah, blah. Like, honest to God, I started having a fucking seizure. It was going so fast. I couldn't even see half of them. I had to watch people on YouTube who slowed it down, and it was like a game, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like, holy crap, I didn't even see that. It happened so fast. Now, I'm not one of these people who are overly upset that, like, Animal Crossing wasn't there, Pikmin was. They should have been, but whatever. I'm not sitting there trashing the presentation because that wasn't there, even though. Because you gotta understand, when it comes to Nintendo, for me, there's on years and there's off years. Because I don't give a shit about Pokemon at all. I mean, if you played one Pokemon, you played them all. Smash Brothers. I only am going to pick this Smash Brothers up for the novelty of the idea of having all those characters. Aside from that, I don't really like fighting games. I don't really care about Smash. You can't tell me there's a difference between Smash, or Brawl. You can't tell me. Now, there might be some minute little details, like, oh, if you press A and B simultaneously, it does this super move, and he does that super move. Give me a break. It's the exact same fucking game. It's the exact same fucking game. Like, oh, they got the 30th anniversary of Street Fighter or whatever it is. And there's Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Hyper, Super, Hyper Duper, Hyper version. It's the same goddamn game. Honest to God, you can't tell me that Street Fighter 4, with the exception of maybe a coat of paint on the motherfucker, is any different than Street Fighter 2 back from 1992. You can't tell me that. Well, this one has a little more minute detail. The sprites are a little faster and they move a little bit more. And no, you're full of shit. I don't want to hear it. It's the same fucking game. They're milking you with the same goddamn game. Well, I mean, they all are, but... Anyways, I don't want to get on that rant. But I don't care about Pokemon. I don't really care about Smash. Again, I like the novelty. I don't really care. I think the last one I bought was on the GameCube. I was going to buy the Wii U version, but it kind of got away on me and I didn't really give a fuck. Which, luckily, I can buy this one. I bought 2 in the series. Ooh. Whatever. I don't care about Mario Party at all. I didn't enjoy Mario Tennis, which I'm kind of disappointed in because I kind of really wanted to. But the online part just does not sit with me. Now, I would give them $30 for like the story mode. I wouldn't mind playing like against NPCs and shit, but playing against people who are just going to spam the fucking thing and just no. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Now they should have spent some time, at least bare minimum, on their network shit coming up in September. Bare minimum. With a surprise game that's going to come out in September that says, oh, by the way. Now, a lot of the Nintendo nut huggers were like, well, it doesn't really matter that their presentation wasn't very good at E3 because we're going to have a direct in a few months later. No, you're full of shit. This is E3. This is the Super Bowl of gaming. You either bring it or you go fuck yourself. Okay? If Nintendo's going to give a half-assed bullshit presentation at E3, then they obviously don't give a fuck. They obviously don't care. E3 is when you come out with guns blazing and say, this is what we got. And I'll be honest with you, ain't nothing on there that I care about. I'm mildly interested, and I use that term very loosely, in Octopath Traveler. That's my kind of game, but I'll be honest with you, something about it just, I don't know. It just wasn't clicking with me. I'm going to get it. It just, I don't know. I'm hoping once I start playing it, I get into it, but I don't know, it wasn't exciting me. It's just pixelated graphics just give me the shits. Like, every fucking game's got to be pixelated. You could pixelate my fucking dick to the end of days. I'm tired of it. And it's all that's on the Switch is just pixelated shit. There's probably a piece of poop that's pixelated on there somewhere. And don't get me wrong, I dig that, but it's just over fucking kill. Whatever. But Octopath Traveler actually looks like it's kind of cool. So it's a little bit better. It's obviously going to be a little more production value than that other stuff. And it's just, I don't know, whatever. I'm not excited, but I'm mildly interested in it. And like I said, I will pick it up. But it's like being super hyped for it? No, I'm not. With the exception of that, and maybe Xenoblade 2 DLC, that was about it. It's about the only 2 things that I even give a damn about. I really didn't care about any of that stuff. And then, what do? For 26 minutes. Now, some people are saying 16. No. Because you didn't rewind it far enough, asshole. You didn't go all the way back to that one little Japanese dude sitting there talking about stupid fucking shit in Smash Brothers. For 26 fucking minutes out of a 42-minute, I think it was like 42 minutes presentation. 26 of them were fucking Smash Brothers. No, don't get me wrong. I get it. Well, they said they were coming out and they were going to show you that was going to be their main game. Okay, fine, I get it. But 26 minutes of half, not half, over half of the show is going to be dedicated to that. Okay, I could deal with that. Okay, fuck it. I can deal with it. I get it. It's not for me, but I get that it's a big deal. I get it. It will sell systems. I get that. Fine. Spend 26 minutes on it. But do you have to spend all of that time to tell me that yes, Mario will be in Super Smash Brothers? Okay, and then go on for another 5 minutes talking about his super that he jumps. Are you fucking kidding me? And then have to go through every single character of the 60. There's 60 plus fucking characters, and they went through every one of them. Just to say at the end, oh, everybody's coming back. No shit. Then, after that, little Japanese guy comes out, he comes back out. Why they can't hire a fucking translator, but whatever. He comes back out. Multi-billion-dollar company can't hire a translator. Okay, whatever. He comes back out and then, oh, let me tell you about what their supers are. And we go back through all 60 again, and press BA4, blah, blah, blah. And they do a little spin. Woo! 26 goddamn minutes of this shit! 26 fucking minutes of, oh gee, Peach has like an umbrella that she spins around with. How is it any different than the last 17 versions of the game? No, yeah, okay, fine. I'm sure there's some minute differences, and only real hardcore Smash Brother fans are gonna figure it out. I don't give a fuck. Your average consumer doesn't give a fuck. Smash Brothers, good. Smash Brothers, cool. Smash Brothers, buy. That's it. You don't need 26 minutes to get past that. That presentation made me not want to buy it. Honest to God, watching 26 minutes of, oh, Mario is in this game. I fucking hope so. It's got brothers in the fucking title. Jesus. I swear. 26 goddamn minutes. And then his super, he jumps. Whoa! Mario jumps. Woo! They used to call him Jumpman. I don't know why. Oh my god. And oh, everybody's back. Waluigi's not back. I don't see him in the fucking game. He's a side character. I don't see Toad in the motherfucker. He's a side character. I think Peach pulls Toad out of her ass. I don't know where the fuck he's hiding. Honestly, God, that's one of her supers. She literally pulls out Toad from under her skirt or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Pulls it out of her ass. Maybe he's hiding in her vagina somewhere. I don't fuck know. Personally, I think Peach is a dude, but that's neither here nor there, and I have a conspiracy theory on that. I don't want to get into that right now, but I think she's a dude. But I think she's a transvestite. That's what I think she is. But whatever. It is what it is. And then that was it. There was no, oh wait, one more thing. Oh wait, here's some fucking Metroid. Oh, we have nothing to show. You tell me for a fucking year you don't have, oh, I don't know, a screenshot, production art, fucking music, anything? Show me the fucking logo again, for fuck's sake. Give me a name. You ain't got a fucking name yet after a year? What the fuck you guys been doing for a year? Sucking each other off? Probably putting that stupid Smash Brother promo together. Oh, there's Mario and he jumps. Oh, 26 minutes of that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of these. I want Pikmin. I want Animal Crossing. I even want a Nintendogs. I want an online Nintendogs, personally. And I want it to be like, I want a Destiny-style Nintendogs. I'm dead serious. I want something I come back every, like 15, 20 minutes a day. Hobby game, basically. Not this, oh, walk the dog, and that's the end of it. No. No, I want to do shit with the dog, you know? That game is too fucking shallow for what it is. They could do so much more with that shit. These are the games I want. I want games I come back to. Games that make me want to play the system. Now, I mean, more than just one and done. We didn't see Bayonetta. Didn't mention that one. I mean, there's just so many. Yoshi, who the fuck knows what happened to Yoshi? And I'll be honest with you, that game did not look that good. They were playing it last year at the freaking Treehouse event. It didn't look that good. It looked boring. It looked stupid. So I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. And I don't care about Fire Emblem either. Fire Emblem's weird to me. I like it, but I don't like that style of gameplay. But I love the animation and I like the characters and the anime stuff. So it's like I like it, but it's just that turn-based over in the blocks bullshit. I hate that stuff. Ugh. If they did Fire Emblem very much like Tales of Symphonia, which is hack and slash, I'd love that. Just because I don't want to. It's just I don't like that. You know. Just ew. Get it away from me. It's ew. So what else did it? Oh my god, this Star Fox thing. Oh god, it hurts. It hurts. It pains me. It literally. Oh my god. I think later today, I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna go over to my collection. I'm gonna go to my Wii U. I'm gonna get Star Fox Zero. I'm gonna open up the case. I'm gonna take the disc out, and I'm just gonna shove it up my fucking ass because that's basically what's been happening with Star Fox lately. I demand a public apology from Reggie, with my name specifically attached to this motherfucker. I want him to go out publicly and give me personally a apology for the god awful bullshit that was Star Fox Zero. I want to play. You have no idea how bad I want to play that game. I own it. I have it. But I can't fucking play it because I can't do that wiggle shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to take that fucking Wii pad and just smash it over my fucking tits. I hate that fucking thing. What's my... Oh my god. Don't get me started with that shit. Dude, I was so excited when they announced Star Fox, the new Star Fox. I was like, oh, fucking A, because I had this really shitty TV. I had like a 32-inch piece of shit RCA TV. Wasn't even that good. It was flat screen, but it was like yesteryear flat screen, like year one when that shit first started coming out. My dick is thicker than that thing. Let's just put it that way. That ain't saying much. It wasn't one of these like, little tiny thin ones you could, whatever. Anyways, I went out and bought myself a big fucking TV, a good sized TV. And I'm like, I can't wait for this. It's like HD and 4K and all that fucking bullshit. And I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait to play Star Fox on the big fucking screen. And what did they do? You don't play it on the big screen. No, you play it on that little 6-inch piece of fucking shit. And you wiggle the fucker. And I'm like, oh my god, Miyamoto. Literally, I just want to grab Miyamoto right by the back of the fucking hair and just wiggle his fucking head a couple times. Just paintbrush him sometimes, dude. Oh my god, how do you fuck it up? I mean, the guy is weird because it's like he's a genius, but he did that. He's a genius, but then Wii Music. Are you fucking kidding me? No, granted, the guy deserves, to make his own. If you want to do Wii Music, let him do it. Just let him do it. He deserved the opportunity to do something different. I don't have a problem with that, even though it took time away from something that was actually important that people actually wanted to play. Whatever. Swear to God, I want to play that game so freaking bad. And I don't even care that it's basically a retread of 64. I want that. I wanted that. The tank and the pee. Oh my god, I'm like visualizing it in my fucking head. I want to play it so bad, but every time I try to play it, I try to move and the thing just wiggles around and I crash and burn and it hurts me. It physically fucking sours my soul. And then we get a rumor that they're turning Star Fox into a fucking racing game. What? No racing game. No. You want racing, you give me F-Zero. You want Star Fox, you give me Star Fox. Fuck you. No. This ain't Star Fox Adventure, motherfucker. No, don't get me wrong. That was a decent game, even though it was kind of clunky for this time, but whatever. It hurts me. And then to see this star fucker, whatever the hell it is. Oh God, it hurts me. It just physically pains me as a human being. Because I don't care about these other people. I'm not even gonna. If I'm gonna pick the game up, but I'm not gonna pick it up to play the fucking story. The story I don't give two shits about. I just want to play as Fox and shoot shit. That's all I want to do. And it's not gonna be a typical Star Fox game, which pisses me off. So it's like, oh, there's Fox, but he's in a fucking game that's not something I want to play. Because I'll be honest with you, the little bit that I did see of it looked really bad. It didn't look that good. It looked like it had potential, but it looked kind of clunky. But I'm assuming if Nintendo's going to give their character to it, then it's going to be halfway decent. At least I would hope. I mean, I'm going to assume, and they still have a few months to tidy it up and stuff. But it didn't look that exciting. The little bit that I saw, no, I only saw a little bit to be fair. But it's like I don't give a rat's ass about any of that other stuff. Like, oh, we're going here and we're trying to save this. No, if it ain't Cornelia, motherfucker, I don't want no part of it. Get it away from me. Oh, God, I want a legitimate Star Fox that I can play. I want them to take Star Fox Zero, take all that wiggle bottom bullshit with that fucking gamepad, make Pro Controller support, and put it on the Switch. I will rebuy that son of a bitch again. I will rebuy it. You fucked it up. I will rebuy it. God, I don't understand why it's so freaking hard. But yeah, like I said, Nintendo to me, they have good years and they have bad years. Last year was a good year. Okay, last year was a great year. It starts off with Zelda, which, what the fuck, you can't go wrong there. And it ends, well, not technically the full year, the calendar year, ends with freaking Mario. You can't get better than that. And you got Xenoblade in there. Then you got Splatoon in there. And I like Splatoon. I don't play it as much as I should, but I like it. I even liked ARMS. It's not a great game. It's not a great game. It's not a great game, but I like it. I don't play it, but I like it. I like that it's there, And it was other little things sprinkled in, like Mario vs. Rabbids. Good stuff. Now, I'll be honest with you. Watching people play that game, I almost didn't buy it. Because watching people play it, it looked boring. Oh my God, it looked so horrible. It looked awful watching people play it. Trust me, it's one of those games where you have to play it to get it. Like, just trying to watch other people. Like, you can watch somebody play Call of Duty and say, oh, that looks fun. Maybe I'll get it. Yeah, no, you watch that, and you're not sitting there thinking, oh, I want to get that. After watching it, you're like, holy shit, I want to put a gun in my fucking head. I want to take a big screwdriver and shove it in my temple. Okay. Whatever. So anyways, Nintendo's presentation was just god-awful. And all these people are trying to defend it. Well, there'll be a direct later in the year. No, that doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. E3 is a big deal. And Nintendo didn't deliver. Forget the games that should have been there. Forget the games that weren't there. And forget the games that were there. The presentation of how they were presented, the actual direct itself, was horrible. It was not good. It was not a good direct. Now, was it as bad as EA's? I don't know. I don't know. No. Anyways, enough of Nintendo for right now. Sony. Oh my God. Sony kind of bugged me too because they were playing it a little too safe. Now I understand the logic. Oh, we want to focus on things that are coming out soon and things that are coming out this year. Listen, I get that. But sometimes you got to look to the fucking future. That's why Bethesda, really great. No, I'm not a big fan of some of the games. I'm not a huge fan of, like, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't get into, oh shit, what's that one they put on the Switch? Whatever. I can't remember thinking that. I'm not a big fan of that. Not Morrowind, whatever the fuck it is. I can't think of it. You know what I'm talking about. I couldn't get into it. I want to get into it. I'll probably have to go back to it. It's just one of those games. Like, Morrowind gave me the shits back in the day. That fucking... Dude, there's somewhere in this country, or world rather, somewhere, that game is still loading. Somewhere. I swear to God. Morrowind is loading somewhere. Skyrim, that's what I couldn't think of. I couldn't get into Skyrim. I tried it, I played a little bit, but it didn't make me come back. And now, granted, I did... Something else came out, and I went and stopped playing that and went back and played that. But, you know, whatever. I'll have to go back and actually give it a shot. A legitimate shot. Just there's too much shit coming out right now. Dude, oh my God. Before I get into Sony's presentation, it is a clusterfuck of games. These motherfuckers need to spread that shit the fuck out. Between September, October, and November, there's like 50 games. No shit. Not even a joke. Not even there's quite a few. No. 50 fucking games. Okay. No. Oh, alright. Alright, well, first off, we got Octopath Traveler in July. That's July 13th. Now, I don't care about your Madden. I don't care about your NBA. Fuck all that shit. September 4th is Destiny, which don't get me started with that $70 price tag. They can go fuck themselves. But, whatever. I'll pay to fix your fucking problems, but whatever. So you got Destiny on the 4th of September. Then you got Spider-Man, which is day one get, on the 7th. Then you got fucking Tomb Raider on the 14th. Those are 3 big fucking games, all within like 14 days of each other. Actually, within 10 days of each other. Now, I don't give a flying cock about FIFA. I don't care about Forza. I don't give a shit about Mario Party. I will say Assassin's Creed Odyssey did look pretty good, because it didn't really look like an Assassin's Creed game. It actually looked like a decent RPG kind of game. I'm kind of interested in it. I will say, let's see, Odyssey comes out on October 5th? Yeah. Then you got Call of Duty on the 12th. I gotta be honest with you, after watching Call of Duty, that Battle Royale stuff, that looks god awful. I mean, if there's a beta, I'll give it a shot. Of course, it'll lag the fuck out like it always does. That did not look good to me. That was disgusting. It just looked horrible to me. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. I mean, that hurts. It pains me. Then you got this... Oh, Starlink. That's the name of it. Starlink Battle for Atlas. I don't give a fuck about Atlas. Who gives a shit? What's he doing? Holding up the Earth? Who gives a shit? Then you got Battlefield 5, which I don't care about. See, now, if I had a choice between who would I support, Battlefield or Call of Duty, I would support Battlefield. But the problem is, I just don't like Battlefield. They're beautiful games. I just don't like the fucking gigantic maps where you're running for like 72 miles and some faggots land on the ground sniping, shoot you in the back after you respawn and do it all over again. This shit's just too big. I can't deal with that shit. I just can't deal with it. And of course, everybody's got fucking guns that I don't have. And they can insta-melt me from across the fucking galactic light year. I don't know. I don't like them. Shit, for October 26th, we have Red Dead fucking Redemption 2. That's a must. And then a few weeks later, November 14th, we got Fallout 76, which is a must. I don't care about Pokemon. I'd rather take a Pokemon shoved up my fucking ass. Just Cause 4, I don't really care. Then you got Smash Brothers, And then sometime in, 2019, then you got Resident Evil, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. Then you got Anthem on the 22nd of February. Now keep in mind, Anthem 22nd of February, when you had Red Dead Redemption on the 26th of October. And then November is Fallout. And that doesn't include Destiny. And then a month late, not even a month, shit. about 20 some days later, you got The Division 2, which is insane. It's insane. And most of these are games that you're going to come back to. Like, I've been playing Destiny for like 4.5+ years, or whatever it's been. 4 years, 4+ years, almost. Well, shit, it'll be 5 years this September. We're going on year 5. Now, I've had some downtime because it's giving me the shits, but oh my god, there's just so much shit coming out. Then you got Skull and Crossbones, which I don't know. I want to like that one. I do need to get into the Gears game though. Gears of War. Devil May Cry. I didn't really get into that one. Oh, then you got Doom Eternal. Jeez, dude. Oh, then Halo, and then there's Jedi Fallen Order. Fucking hey, dude. Now some of those last few, they're not even announced yet. And I guarantee you, something like Halo and some of those other ones, they're probably not coming until like 2020. In fact, Halo Infinite is probably for the new system, the new Xbox system. Anyways, let's talk about Sony. Let's get through this quick. I don't know. Sony had a weird press conference. Just weird. First off, they're in a fucking tent. And then they have everybody get up from said tent and go over to the other arena, which just, okay. Gonna have an intermission in the middle of their press conference. Sure, why not? Just so they could promote lesbian love affair. Whatever, I don't care. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Last of Us, and people, oh my god, I made a lot of people pissed off. I made a comment, and people giving me angry faces like nobody's business on Facebook. I basically said that after having watched the gameplay, and after having watched the new Tomb Raider, well, that's another one too. Tomb Raider looked like it tried to do something different, and Last of Us didn't. Which is a simple, truthful statement. Go back and watch it. It's the same. And not only is it the same from the last game, but it's the same in like every other game. You're sitting there crouching through the bushes. Oh, we're gonna jump out, gonna lunge out and attack them. Okay, it adds nothing new. They added nothing new. Which again, it's a true statement. Now some people complained to my comment and was like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, I could give you that. But, you're also into mediocrity. Hey, whatever. But people got really pissed at me for saying that. Just because, God forbid, you speak the truth about, their beloved game. Whatever. I'll definitely get it, and I'll probably definitely like it, but I like the first one, so whatever. And again, I wasn't trashing the game per se. I'm just simply saying that there was nothing new added to it. It's the same formula that we see in every other game that does it like that. But again, you compare that to the new Tomb Raider. At least Tomb Raider tried to do something a little different. I give it credit. Now, I don't know if it works. I haven't played it. But I give it credit for trying. I would have liked to seen a little bit more from the gameplay of Last of Us. But, hey, whatever. Again, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I would like to see a little more of it. Whatever. I don't have to justify what whatever. Anyways. I'm going to be honest with you. What they showed of Spider-Man did not interest me. It did not excite me. At all. Now, I did come around when I saw some of the other footage later, but that presentation that they gave of it, because I'll be honest with you, when Spider-Man was swinging, he was swinging through this area halfway through the presentation, and it just didn't have the same feel. But then later I saw street level and he was swinging, so it looks like it's there, and that's going to be kind of cool. I kind of wish the graphics were a little better. I don't know. It's just, especially the city aspect. I would like to. I wish it had been just a little better, because these seem to be. I don't want to use the word cartoony, but they were very. not as detailed or not as. I mean, it's a nitpick when I say that because again, I want to go through the city and have it be like a real New York City kind of a feel. This kind of feels like a hand drawn version of New York City. It's not really. It could have been a little deeper, you know. Not knocking it necessarily. I don't know. I don't know. It just would have been nicer to see it. That I don't know. Whatever. But again, that's a nitpick. Like I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm not trashing it per se, but I'm just saying if it had been a little more realistic, and I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, it's too cartoony. But no, if this had been a little more realistic, I think it would have looked a lot cooler, especially with more detail, especially the city and the buildings and the sky and the whole thing. Whatever. But it'll be fine. Again, I'm just nitpicking it. But swinging through the city, and I was worried about QuickTime events. Oh god, I hate QuickTime events. I hate QuickTime events. Why they feel they have to put QuickTime events into the fucking games, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like when they announced the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, who actually sat there at E3 that year and said to themselves, gee, I can't wait to see what this next generation of consoles can do for QuickTime events. I hate QuickTime events with a fucking passion. The final straw for me was God of War 3. I fucking hate that game. I hate it. First off, there's a section like at the beginning. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played it, but I think there was like these 3 or 4 birds, and you had to grapple onto them and like swing, and then grab the next one. And it was just the mechanic of whatever was going on in that section to get up to the higher level. Just really, really pissed me off to the point I rage quit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. So what else does Sony have? They had Spider-Man. They had Last of Us. I can't remember. The games look good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit there and say the games didn't look good. I just wish they had a little bit more, or it just gave us a little something else. It was like, oh, and this is coming, or you know, like where the fuck is Ratchet and Clank? We had one Ratchet and Clank, which was kind of, I guess, a remake. I just kind of got on the Ratchet and Clank bandwagon right at the tail end of the PS3 era. I freaking like that series. I really, really enjoy it, and I love the one that was on PS4. I almost want to go back and play that one. I like that game. Absolutely love that game. It's fun. It's witty. I like it. It's a good quality game. Why the fuck aren't there more? Like, why are they doing stupid shit? They need to get off whatever the fuck they're doing and get back to doing that stuff. That's all I got to say on that. But yeah, Sony's press conference was just weird. There were people playing music, and there was a lot of music shit, and people were disco dancing, and people were doing stupid shit. Really weird E3 this year. I mean, E3 as a collective was not good. The games were interesting to a degree. A lot of samey stuff, though, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like The Last of Us, which is more of the same. Halo, more of the same. Although that could be different. I shouldn't trash it just yet. It did look like it was more open world. In Doom, we don't know where that's going, but that's probably more of the same. You know, Gears of War, more of the same. Forza, more of the same. Fire Emblem, more of the same. Smash Brothers, more of the same. But I mean, that's gaming, you know, but whatever. Anyway, so Sony's, like I said, it was an interesting, but it was very safe, and I think that was part of the problem. They didn't really, for being top dog, they didn't really do anything. They didn't really wow me in any way. I mean, the games were, like I said, the games were good, but the presentation was kind of weak. Then you had Microsoft. I think they had one exclusive this year. I think it's Forza, and I think that's coming out, what, November? I don't remember the exact date. September, October, November, somewhere in that clusterfuck. You know, they had one freaking exclusive the whole year. Or rest of the year, I should say. Well, I don't count that stupid Sea of Thieves, which has, like, no gameplay at all. Which, whatever. I don't know, they had a very odd presentation, too, because it was good. It was actually very good. But all the games are just not there. There's, like, nothing coming soon. Oh, they're like, oh, we bought 5 development teams, so we'll be making more games. Yeah, it's going to be at least a good 2 to 3 to 5 years in some cases to make quality games. Now, none of the studios they bought really impressed me. I'm just going to say that based upon their past work. Now, for example, you got a game that's exclusive to PS4 in God of War, which is a fucking masterpiece. It's a fucking great game. You really think some of the crap that they're going to pump out on Xbox is going to be high caliber of that? Zero Dawn, you think it's going to be high caliber of that? Last of Us, you think it's going to be high caliber? Spider-Man, again, you think it's going to be high caliber? No. They're not going to be making games like that. They're just not. And it's kind of a shame. Halo is basically dead right now. Fable is freaking dead. And those are the 2 reasons I want an Xbox. And I'll be honest with you, they both kind of give me the shits right now where they're currently placed in the universe. The Halo franchise is freaking dead. 343's got to make a decision. They're either going to make a Call of Duty game, contact Activision, or they're going to make Halo. You can't do both. Because I often wonder, I was thinking about this the other day. I wonder if they didn't try to make Call of Duty, or make Halo into the next Call of Duty, because Xbox lost the exclusive rights to Call of Duty. Now the PlayStation has it. So there's no, like, 6-month map pack bullshit. So I'm wondering if they didn't try to say, well, fuck it. It turned Halo into Call of Duty. Because that's what they did. Don't tell me they didn't. In fact, fuck it. You look at Call of Duty 4. You look at that preview that they showed. It's Halo 5. You got the Promethean wall vision where you can see people through walls. That's in there. Check. You know they're going to have microtransactions. That's in there. Check. I mean, you got motherfuckers sliding with shotguns like little bitches. That's going to be in there. So, they didn't create Halo 5. It took Treyarch 3 years to create Halo 5. And we know what it did to the franchise of Halo. What the hell do you think creating Halo 5 in Call of Duty is going to do to Call of Duty? Call of Duty is going to die. Call of Duty is already dead. Fortnite and PUBG are raping the fuck out of that series right now. And this Battle Royale bullshit, which, I'll be honest, I played Fortnite on Switch, and I gotta be honest with you, it's interesting, but I don't like it. I like the idea of flying in, looting a house, getting weapons and whatnot. I love the idea of that. So in other words, you don't have a loadout. You just pick whatever you get. And it's luck of the draw. You might get a really good weapon. You might get bullshit. You might not even find a weapon. I like that idea. I don't know if I want to play it all the time, but I like the idea. The problem is, it turned into Battlefield, where I'm running across the freaking map for a galactic light year. and then all of a sudden some schmuck comes up behind me, pew pew pew, and I'm dead instantly and have to start over. You can't see them. You don't know where they are. I just, that I don't like. I don't like that aspect of it. Now, if you took that and put it into like maybe a smaller map, like a Call of Duty kind of map, and you had the Call of Duty traditional, even Black Ops 3-ish, with the exception of maybe the wall running and the jumping and the bullshit. If you kind of put that, where you kind of just drop in, get weapons, and kind of battle it out that way, that I think could work really, really well. That ain't what they did. That ain't even close to what they did. Now, apparently, from what I hear, the time to kill is gone up, which could go either way depending on how you look at it. Because they're trying to get casual players in. The problem is, though, I don't know. It's just, and when I saw the gameplay, it looked god awful. It looked horrible. And I'm not saying it to be mean or like. It's just the way they changed the mechanics of the game. And I'm trying to say this in a constructive sort of way. Not that anybody's listening to me, but it doesn't look like Call of Duty. It looks basically like every other fucking stupid game out there. I mean, it does. Because what's happened lately, and I'm telling you right now, it's this fucking e-nerd sport cancer bullshit of the gaming industry. These e-nerd sport douchebag cancers who have ruined every fucking first-person shooter out there with all this stupid MLG bullshit. It's a small niche group of douchebag players who don't let other people in. They don't bring them in, they don't help them, they don't train them. You don't have a fresh supply of, oh look, here's so-and-so, he's new to the MLG scene, he's new to the e-nerd sport scene. No, you basically got to know somebody to get fucked to go to, be a part of all this bullshit. So it's a very small, selective group who are basically impotent in the sense of they're not mass producing other people, so it's eventually going to die off. E-nerd sports, you're going to probably get an initial boost from it, as far as like sales and just publicity. But because there's nobody new coming in, it's going to eventually die off. And you're going to be left with absolutely nothing. Because the only reason the e-nerd sport kicked off is because those YouTube assholes, all those freaking YouTubers kind of jumped into it and brought that fame over. Now that YouTube doesn't want to be associated with gaming per se, at least not like the main thing, they want to be more of a Netflix, which they're never going to be. And they're essentially killing gaming on YouTube. All these YouTubers who were once prominent, they're losing their luster. Nobody's caring about them. Nobody's watching their shit anymore. Half of them moved on. Most of them moved to Twitch. So that bubble is going to burst if it hasn't already. Same thing with the loot boxes. All these we made $1 billion. Literally, I think Activision made like $1 billion in 3 months or some astronomical bullshit with these fucking pay-to-win loot box bullshit in Call of Duty. Well, guess what? You know who bought a lot of those? Your fucking YouTuber, who was getting paid at the time, when they were getting paid well. You could buy $1,000 worth of those fucking microtransactions and not bat an eye. Because what do? You buy 1,000, you unbox 1,000. Oh, you made a video. Hell, you buy $1,000 worth of shit, you probably could have 5 or 6 videos. And making back a whole bunch of money. Making back the money that you invested into this stupid loot box bullshit. Not everybody can do that. I can't do that because I'm sick and tired of all these people saying, well, if it's just cosmetic, it's okay. No, motherfucker, if I want the purple camo, fuck you. I don't want to have to go buy the fucking thing through RNG bullshit. This random generated fuck ass. I want to be able to unlock that shit in the fucking game because I played it and I earned it. Okay? So don't give me this if it's just camo bullshit, or if it's just cosmetic bullshit. Fuck that. I got your cosmetics hanging, motherfucker. Mary Kay, fuck you. Bullshit. Anyway, I don't want to get into all that stuff, which I already did, but like I said, their presentation was interesting, but again, there was no games. Who else was there? Square Enix was kind of weird too. They were kind of boring. Again, the only ones I liked was Bethesda and maybe Ubisoft to a point. I'm talking, again, presentation and the games that they showed and the way they showed them. Now, I don't know, Ubisoft starting off with Just Dance and having the Care Bear and all that bullshit and everybody in the little costumes dancing around and shit. I don't know if that was definitely the way to go, but I'm sorry. Just Fucking Dance should not be in a video, in any E3 presentation ever. Not even in a snippet. Because here's the news flash. If you are depressed enough as a human being, and it's usually depressed house moms and housewives because they sit around, the kids are at school, and maybe they got a baby in the back, and their husband's off working, and they're sitting home, they're eating their bonbons and their Cheetos, and they're watching Days of Fucking Lives, and they're thinking, man, I just wish I could dance. I wish my husband would take me out dancing. So what'd she do? She dropped $60 fucking just so she can dance. Here's what you do. Ball up both of your little fists, hold them out, and then kind of swing your hips, and kind of move your little hands up and down a little bit, and go do 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 do. I just saved you $60. You danced, and I saved you $60. Go fuck yourself. That shit does not need to be anywhere near an E3 presentation, ever. Not even in jest, not even as a joke. Swear to God. Fucking Just Dance. Honest to God. The idea that Just Dance had more coverage at E3 and, I don't know. Metroid 4 didn't. Pikmin didn't. Animal Crossing didn't. Halo didn't. Just Dance had more coverage than Halo. You understand that? I swear to God, I don't even. Honestly, God, you got to pay $60+ to get a fucking Just Dance game. You need to get your head examined. Like fucking lobotomy. Like take a screw singe right into your fucking temple. I mean, whatever. But yeah, people at E3 need to understand what E3 is about. It's like I said, it's our Super Bowl. So sitting there wasting it with that shit, no, absolutely not. Who else was there? I think that was about it. I think I covered just about everything. Jeez. Trying to think of anything else. But yeah, another thing. You got all these fucking scumbag YouTubers, especially these Nintendo ones who wanna ride the freaking Nintendo jock into the freaking ground. They don't want to see anything negative because they want Nintendo to give them free shit all the time. Like, oh, we got a free package from Nintendo and it's a freaking new system and all this other bullshit. They don't dare say anything negative, so they basically want to tell people that they're idiots for saying for not liking Nintendo's press conference. Nintendo press conference was straight garbage. I'll say it the way it is. I'm not gonna sit there and sugarcoat shit. Their presentation was fucking awful. Just straight fucking awful. Now I'm talking strictly presentation. Forget the games, forget what was there. And like I said, forget what was there, forget what wasn't there, what should have been there. What they showed and how they showed it was bad. It just was. 26 minutes of Mario's in the game and he can jump. I mean, give me a fucking break. And then we have to go through the entire list. They could have saved 27 of the 26 minutes. Yeah, I do the math on that one. And I did carry the one. Just by simply coming out and saying, oh, yeah, remember that other game? Yeah, everybody's back. Everybody that's ever been in the fucking thing is back. I just saved you 26 minutes. Now, you want to spend 26 minutes talking about a fucking game, showing off every single solitary character, and then showing their super ability. Which, don't get me wrong, but every single fucking character? I don't know how I feel about that. And then sit there and think it was a good presentation. It's like you spend 26 minutes talking about it, and then, you know, Reggie or whoever comes on is like, oh yeah, well, now we're going to turn it over to the treehouse, and they're going to play another 26 minutes of it. Really? And what really is new in that game? Other than the textures look like shit. The character I'm sorry, I've seen videos where they're showing, now the backgrounds look good, but they're showing Wii U versus Switch. And I gotta be honest with you, some of the character models don't look that good. They just don't. And I don't know what to make of that. They look kind of washed out. They look faded. It's just the colors or something. I don't know. It's weird. But hopefully there's a story mode of some kind, or whatever they called it. I can't remember what they called it in Smash Brothers for GameCube. Yeah, story mode basically. Because that's really one of the reasons I purchased it. Because, like I said, I'm not a big fighting fan. I don't really care about that. Other than the novelty of having all the characters there. I don't know. Now, if Nintendo and Microsoft really wanted to do something special, I'd like to see them team up. I'm not going to lie. I'd like to see a Banjo-Kazooie in there, just because. Maybe Conker, too. Put Conker in there, and fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go crazy. Let's go fucking completely out in the fucking left field. I want to see Master Chief Collection on Switch, and I want to see Master Chief in Brawl. That's all I'm going to say on that. Somebody needs to make that shit happen. Because here, and guess what? Here's a newsflash. Fuck all your legal bullshit. I pay your bills, so fuck you. I want to see it, and guess what? That happened. Master Chief Collection comes to Switch, and Master Chief goes to Smash Brothers. Internet broke. You would have broken the internet. Make it happen. I pay your bills, motherfucker. It's that simple. You're not doing me any favors. If you were doing me favors, this shit would have been out 6 months ago. If you're doing me any favors, Pikmin would have been there. If you're going to do me some favors, guess what? Animal Crossing would have been there. In fact, Animal Crossing would be playable today. Because, you know, hey, why not? We have a freaking mobile game that people aren't playing anymore. So, yeah, why not just come up with a home console version and say, oh, yeah, they're connected somehow, and make it available very, very soon. Because, you know, hey, why not? You know, money, I don't know, is that a good enough reason? But, again, you want to do something for me, that's, you know, that's what you do. I want to see Master Chief in that motherfucker. Because that would be awesome. And you know the internet would fucking break. The internet would just go fucking ham over that. I think it needs to happen. And if we're going to talk crazy predictions, I think, I'm just going to throw this out there, that Retro is working on 2 titles. Potentially. I think they're working on the Star Fox game, and I also think that their secret game is Eternal Darkness 2. I just have that feeling. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but, you know, hey, whatever. That would be pretty epic. I think they're working on 2 games, and I think one is that Star Fox racing game, whatever. I don't even think about racing game with a Star Fox. And I think their big title is Eternal Darkness. I'm tired. Anyways, what else is there? That was pretty much it. And another thing that happened. I talked about this in another clip, but I'll share it here again. I went to order out. I was going to order out Tuesday because I figured Tuesday was day 2, not the last day. But I figured, you know what, for Nintendo's press conference, I will order out. Well, I went to the website that I usually order out locally here, and the fucking thing was closed. Something happened to the website, and they weren't open. So I didn't order out. I ordered out yesterday. Or was the day before? Whatever. No, it was the day before now. So yeah, Wednesday. It wasn't the same. Just everything kind of shit the bed. So my E3's been kind of shitty, I'll be honest with you. My E3's been really horrible. So, and then no, God, now we got. Let's see, that was this weekend. Coming up is freaking WWE, which don't even get me started with that horrendous horse shit. Yeah, let's have them all stand in fucking ladders in the middle of the ring and scream at each other. How fucking stupid is... Oh my God. I mean, talk about being an embarrassed freaking wrestling fan. Like, you want to talk to your friends and say, hey, this is a really cool thing. You should really get into it. It's called professional wrestling. Here, let me show you a bunch of fuckers standing on a ladder screaming at each other. I mean, we're talking like high-pitched, like, kind of bullshit screaming at each other. So fucking weak, so lame. The only highlight is NXT. So hopefully if the website doesn't go down, I'm going to order out again, because I'm going to use like my last $20. And I'm going to order some shit. I'm going to order some food for Saturday. Which reminds me, I still got to watch this week's NXT. But I just got a bad feeling about this ladder in the bank match, or whatever the fuck it is. Bank in the ladder, whatever the fuck it is. Money in the bank, that's what it is. Fucking stupid shit. Because everything else has been horse shit this week. Why not just end it with even bigger pile of fucking shit? That company has gone straight to hell. I mean, it just has gone straight to hell. I don't understand how less viewers is good for business. I don't get it. I mean, the motherfuckers are pulling in close to 7s and 8s. How the hell is barely making 2 and week after week declining numbers and fan outrage to the nth degree? How is that any good for business? I don't get that. But, hey, whatever. But again, I pay your bills, motherfucker. So yeah, that is what I'll be doing this weekend. Anyways, I think that's about all I got to say. It was kind of a lousy E3, and some of the games were definitely good, although they turned out to be a complete clusterfuck, like I said. You understand, Red Dead Redemption is probably going to last me a couple months. Destiny's going to last me the rest of the year. Because every day you go on, you got something to do. Something to find, something to collect. Hopefully they figure it out. That's going to be, like I said, I'll be playing that off and on all year. Not just the rest of this year, all in the next year too. And so on and so forth. I've literally been playing Destiny for going on 5 years now. Straight. I took a few months off here or there, but whatever. Then you got Red Dead Redemption, which I'm hoping is similar, where I don't want to I don't want to stop playing. And then you got Fallout, which is the same thing technically. Then you got The Division in March, which is the same thing. And you got Anthem, which is the same thing. These games that you're going to be playing off and on throughout the year when new updates happen. So having that much of a clusterfuck from like September to March is insane. Because I will be, like I said, I will be playing Destiny from September to at least my birthday in March, when The Division, which is the last one that we have release date for, is coming out. And you got Anthem the month before. 2 months before that. Now, December's kind of a cool month with a cool down time. Well, there's not much going on except for Smash Brothers. For me, anyway. So it's just, I don't know. It's a really weird time. Massive, massive clusterfuck. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end this. I'm feeling depressed already. Man, Nintendo, you gotta step your shit up. I mean, again, I don't want to be. Listen, I want to be constructive. Again, not that anybody from Nintendo is listening to me, but if you're gonna spend that much time on one game, you got to do something to break up the monotony of, oh look, here's fighter number 4, and here's a special, a super move, and they show still pictures, and it's like, well, you push these 2 buttons, and it's like, I've never wanted to kick myself in the dick just to feel pain before. I've never done that. Yet here I was sitting there. I fast forward through most of it, to be honest with you. Like, seriously, if you're one of those people who watch Nintendo Directs and you're kind of looking down at your wrist, looking at your watch, like, saying, hurry up, let's go. I don't know what to tell you. This was definitely one of them. And again, I'm saying that is people who love Smash Brothers, if you didn't get bored with that, you got a problem. You got a legitimate problem. So, I don't know. Anyways, that was E3 2018. It wasn't the worst E3 because the games kind of saved it. The games saved the horrible presentations, basically. Anyways, I'm done. Fuck you.